People, it's Moniki again. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, welcome back to the channel. It's been so long since I came up with another video, but I'm back. I'm back. Today I'm in another area called Tigoni. Tigoni is a very, very luscious place in Kenya. You can see tea farms everywhere, the ambience. Just look at how this place looks like, man. So I've decided to tell you something about this place because I find it very fascinating. Actually, Tigoni, this area is the side of Limuru. Yeah, it's like a subdivision of Limuru. And as what you can see here, these are tea farms. These are actually private tea farms, by the way. Private tea farms that belong to, the wealthy and, people who are just interested and who do this business of tea. Because Babu Kenya is one of the leading growers of tea in Kenya. So we are actually number three behind China and India, which is very, 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 very high of us. Very, very high of us as a country. We should be proud of ourselves. And actually, this farm, as you are looking at right here, is actually a private farm known as KK Promote. It's owned by a guy called KK Promote. And there's so many other farms, as you'll see here on the video, because they're all conjoined. I can't really tell which is the border of which. Actually, there are so many tea farms around this area, because there's Kiambethu tea farm, there's a Tigoni tea farm, which is an all women old tea farm. There's Ravenswood tea farm, but I don't know much about Ravenswood, but I only know about Tigoni tea farm and Kiambetu tea farm. Actually, Kiambetu tea farm is also owned by a lady. I can't remember her name, but I know she's a member of the McDonald family, which are the first Europeans to actually plant tea around this area. And this area was found idyllic for growing tea kwa sababu ya kitu moja. It's humid, there's that, that like cold and wet climate tulisoma pale social studies. I don't know how to describe it, but tea actually ili grow vizuri hapa on this side kwa sababu the maintenance and what it takes. So Kiambethu is actually managed by the granddaughter of the founding on the of the founder of this area. But you can actually visit there to see the different types of tea that are made. You can do tea tasting. You can go there and have a blast, get to know much about the tea. I was only walking around this area. That's why you can see the videos are quite short. But no, no worries. I have all the commentary for you. Actually, on that side, that's the Kiambethu Tea House. As you can see on that other side, there's a mansion there that belongs to the family. But anyway, Tigoni Tea Farm is on the other side. KK Promote is closer to Kiambethu Tea Farm. Yeah, and this place is so. I mean, it's one of the best places actually. And apart from being known as a tea area, it's also known as a rich village. The high and mighty, they live here. The wealthy guys, even there's a rumor that Bill Gates lives here. I don't. Some people actually claim to know to have seen that Bill Gates was walking around this route, but I don't know about that. But this is one of you know, the cream de la cream of living, fine living. Mostly white diplomats live here and some other fellow rich Africans, but diversity. So another thing is this area is also known to have one of the best like houses. Most rich people come and buy land here. Actually, they set up houses which they can also conjoin with the tea farms. Because I realized that most of the house owners here actually have a little bit of tea farms in this area. And it's also known for other things like quality restaurants. Kuna the like Como restaurant. I went to Oak Ridge the other day. It was a very, very fun experience. It's also known for having the one of the best hospitals and schools. We have Limuru Girls there, we have Loreto and other public schools. There's also a country club around this area. Yeah, there's a country club, the Limuru Country Club, and there's the Red Hill Art Gallery, which I've not actually gotten the chance to see, but I'll come to see some other time. But what I really like most about this place is the ambience. Man, this place is so. Yani, there's that aura, there's that atmosphere around this area that keeps you calm. Once you want to leave from the town side and come, towards the countryside, then this is the idyllic place for you. As I said, most of the tea farms here are private, but the developments and the origins of the town are quite disturbing because this area is known for this area. Majority of the ethnic side here is the Kikuyu. So people of my Kikuyu culture, because I'm Kikuyu myself. So the guys who were here during the pre-colonial times, and they were actually kicked out during the colonial times by the British settlers, and it brought a lot of a lot of problems, man. There was even a massacre just close there in Lari. Lari is a town hapo karibu, and they saw this area ideal for tea, and they grew tea. Actually, there's also some parts of this area where there is coffee. I've never really came to confirm about that, but I've had this coffee around this area. There are also recreational areas like the Tori Amombe, which is owned by Kwamirigi. This area is known for the Kikuyu culture. It is an uplifting center. It is just an educational center. Mostly the theme is about Kikuyus. And there's also Friends of Creation, which is also another environmental based, like a theme park. I don't know what to call it. The roads here are quite good by the surprisingly. The main road is good, but if you start going interior, you'll start seeing now the Maram roads, which are actually well maintained, just to blend in with the atmosphere and all about that. But mostly what I can say about Tigoni is it's a marvel, by the way. But what I like most is the houses. The houses here, man, they have got cool mansions. Come to speak of it, very, very cool mansions. The mansions here are top notch. You have to cop up some good amount of money if you want to live around this area. I'm not going to lie. Land prices I've had go into the millions, like around tens of millions, probably like 40 million, 30 million. The land rates are quite high in Kiambu, which is quite understandable since it's a densely populated area, and the value of the land here is undisputed. Yeah. So most of the people who live here, once again I said that the diplomats, so those who are actually escaping from town, I have a feeling that most of them also own these tea farms. Don't know why I'm repeating myself, but forgive me for that. Anyway, if you'd like me to answer any of your questions, you can just ask me in the comment section. I'm truly glad to answer your questions. And thank you for giving me the chance to speak about this area. And I hope you'll be able to appreciate what kind of place this is, and how it turned out to be. Yeah. And I hope you truly check it out, man. Visit Kenya. Visit Kenya. Kenya is a very wonderful area, by the way, for it truly boosts our economy. Once again, I'm thanking you all for everything, and I pray and I hope that you may enjoy this video. Thanks.